And Equilore is a mental health charity where we work with horses and people.
Life-changing. There's the words that I can say.
My name is Dr. Luz Koronov.
Yeah, like the talking therapies. Just don't touch what the horses and Luz does.
They don't answer back. They don't judge. They don't care what you look like. They don't care what you've been through.
Like I come in and I feel my heart rate just slows.
So even something really simple as walking a horse will bring a lot to a person.
And the team here and the horses, my life is changed because of them, and I mean that from my heart. So I've had 8 sessions here.
And how's it been?
Life-changing. There's the words that I can say. I've had a lot of kind of talking therapy over the years. I'm 57 now, and lost quite a few people to cancer, and a recent journey with my sister. And yeah, like the talking therapies. Just don't touch what the horses and Luz does.
And why is that?
I think there is obviously talking, but when I come here, I just feel completely relaxed and safe.
Is that because they don't answer back?
Probably. No, they do. But they do.
Offer advice.
Yeah, but they do. They do in a different way. You know, like I come in and I feel my heart rate just slows.
Right.
And because you're outside, you're not kind of closed in, and nature's all around you, and the horses, how they respond to you, there's no judgment, and it's just, sometimes there's just no words to explain exactly what happens, but yeah.
So are you a horsey person normally? Yes,
I'd say that I grew up loving horses. When I was little, I kind of had horses all around my bedroom. Did some riding for a little while, but I'm not a rider. I'm not somebody that rides horses or had any horses myself. I just love nature and just love them, just love horses. But yeah, I wouldn't say I was a horsey person, as in, I like events and stuff, so no.
Not prior to this?
No.
Right.
This is the thing. This is how it is so different. I mean, I'm actually from the medical world myself, and it is so different. So what I experience with the horses, it translates over into my everyday life. It's helped me with boundaries with family, with friends, dealing with difficult situations. It's just like I had an experience, so I do get a bit emotional, but I had an experience. But every time I come, I go away, I feel like my nervous system that has been completely wired just relaxes. And so, but then it carries on into everyday life, like situations that I would normally get emotional, or I'd normally give all of myself, or I'd normally just act in a completely different way. And now it's like I can step back, I can breathe, I remember Lucy's words, I remember what the horses showed me. So it's like I step back, I relax, and then it's completely different.
So I imagine it results in you opening up more outside of.
Yeah, but also understanding, like myself, when you lose yourself when you're helping, care for people who, are going through a cancer journey. So you kind of, I
imagine parts of your journey being quite lonely.
Yeah.
And this helps.
Yeah, absolutely spot on. Yeah. It's like I say, it's like the words, I can't find the words to really, really express, because, I come out, I leave here, and I'm just blown away. I'm just blown away. That's why I come out of here and I say I'm powered by Equilore. And I'm not just saying that because if somebody else in the street had asked me, I'd just be saying exactly the same to them as I'm saying to you now. This is coming from my heart, and that's the thing. I think Luce and her team and the horses, it is all heart-based. If you think a horse's heart is massive, so much bigger than ours. But there's also laughter, you know.
Well, and that's, I mean, they say that's the best medicine.
Yes.
In a way.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Has it helped with your sort of physiological well-being,
Yes.
as well as your mental well-being?
Definitely. So I've been running literally just on empty for a long time, just wired, and just go. And I remember the first time when Jerry and Zeke, so Zeke was stood behind me and Jerry came to the front of me and he just put his head on my chest and I could feel my heart rate, and then next minute my heart rate slowed and I was breathing with the horses, and I was so still and so calm. And I drove home, because you're still, I mean, I live an hour away, you're still alert. I was so relaxed that I went home and I laid on my bed and I didn't move for the rest of like 4, 5, 6 hours. That's unheard of for me.
Just enjoying the memories.
You know, just the relaxation, just the experience of not having a nervous system that's completely wired.
Tangled.
And I was just relaxed, just laid there.
What would you like to say to the team here?
Here you go, the tears are going to come. I'm just so grateful. I'm really grateful for Michelle recognising in me when I went to the centre with my sister and saying that I think you could do with some support. So, yeah, my heart goes out to her and for what she's doing. And the team here and the horses, my life is changed because of them. And I mean that from my heart. And I just can't thank them enough. Well, hopefully one day I'll be able to give back. So, but yeah, it's
Thank you.
been amazing. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Luz Koronov and I'm the founder of Equilore. And Equilore is a mental health charity where we work with horses and people, and it's particularly helpful for those for whom talking therapy hasn't worked, because the horses, being flight animals, they really pick up on how we feel in our bodies rather than the rational talking about things.
And they don't answer back.
They don't answer back, they don't judge, they don't care what you look like, they don't care what you've been through, they don't care about any of that, they just care how you are in that present moment.
Tell me about some of the differences you've experienced in people, guests who've come here and usual your horses for treatment.
Yeah, so a lot of people that come here don't really know what to expect. They often don't have horse experience, so even entering the field can be a bit daunting. But when they do, I think the first thing people always say is how calm they feel when they are around the horses. Horses can hear a human heart rate from 2 meters away and help co-regulate how we are in our body. So when you're nervous, your heart rate goes up. When you're really depressed, your heart rate might be extra slow, and the horses kind of stand with people and they just breathe with them sometimes, and that really makes a shift to how they feel. And once someone feels calm, we can unpick some of the more difficult stuff.
Yeah. This is not rehearsed, but what's their agenda in this?
Horses, being a flight animal, they just want safety in numbers. So if we enter the field, they are happy for us to join them in their herd if we are adding to the safety of the group. When we add to the safety of them by being present, by being aware, by stepping into our power. And then I think that's where a lot of the therapy comes from, because if we go in all, oh, I'm scared, I don't know what to do, they're less interested. So the facilitator coaches the person to step into their power, to be aware, to be alert, to notice what's going on, and then the horse gets drawn into that. And that's why the horses enjoy the work, I think.
And what sort of activities do your guests enjoy?
So we may be leading the horse. When you lead a horse, the horse will kind of ensure that you are actually leading, or you're not just holding the rope. If you are just holding the rope, we often work on grass, they will just go back to eating. So you need to notice the horse, you need to notice yourself, you need to know where you want to go, you need to have a plan. So all these things are coming together, you're communicating that to the horse. So even something really simple as walking a horse will bring a lot to a person. Once we're a bit further down in the session, there's more confidence, we may play with that emotion regulation, so bringing your energy up to make the horse move faster, bringing it down to slow the horse down. Can you still steer when you're at speed? Can you get the horse over a jump? Things like that. And sometimes we could just sit in the field and reflect, like it doesn't always have to be active.
And do the guests ride the horses too?
No, it's all done from the ground, yeah.